What's going on, guys? Cameron back again with another weekly review. This one's going to be covering Aokana episode 8. And again, oh my god, with this Misaki, character development, or should I say lack thereof, this episode, Misaki, everyone's pretty much obsessed over why Misaki quit. And the only reason she gives is that she just wasn't having fun with it anymore. After losing to Kazunari, she just realized there are some people out there just way better than her, and she's afraid of that failure. And the only one who can really relate to her in that aspect is Messiah, because Messiah, we finally get the reasoning of why he quit flying circus. He pretty much started in grade school, and he was just so gifted at it that they were just like, dude, you gotta represent Japan in the World Cup. And he got cold feet and quit because he was afraid that he was going to go in there and lose, just like Misaki is facing right now. And you feel for Messiah in that aspect, and I was hoping Misaki was kind of going to do the same thing, but it just seems like she's just taking so long to go with it. And I feel like the anime is kind of wasting time on her, because anytime you see Misaki, she's just kind of like moping around, or in this episode, she's just avoiding the whole group entirely. And I'm just like, okay, so what is your overall, character development? What is your reasoning? What's going to make me want to root for you in the end? And at this point, I'm just like, we're 8 episodes in. I'm assuming there's about, 4 more episodes left, because, that's standard, 12 first season. And I'm just like, okay, so what in 4 episodes is going to make me change 8 episodes of what I thought of you? What is going to change my mind about that? And at this point, I can't really see it, because she just doesn't have that amount of character development yet. And in this episode, we see an Avalon helicopter arrive, meaning Saki and Irina are showing up. And Irina is just like, I want someone to practice against Saki right now. Anybody on your team can just come up, and we'll just go at a match real quick. And Asuka gladly takes on that challenge and is quickly just worked. Saki's level of strategy is just I'm going to wear down my opponent. I'm going to wear down not only my opponent, but also the time on the clock. So her purpose isn't even scoring. It's literally just making you fly around to chase after her and waste time and energy. And by the end of this, Asuka literally falls into the water, and everybody's just freaking out. And I can understand why everybody's freaking out, because in the first episode, they explained that grav shoes will never let you fall fully to the ground. So the fact that Asuka fell meant she was just so exhausted from the match that her grav shoes just cut off, and she just fell into the water. So, and then Asuka is crying by the end, because I think she's realizing that there's someone out there that's just not at it for the sport. They're just they're at it to dominate. They're there to prove a point. Even Irina was just looking at Kagami, and she was just like, do you like how we perfected the move that you started? Even you didn't have it this perfect. And the move is called Birdcage, because pretty much you're just flying around aimlessly with no chance of escape. And I like that. I like that aspect. I want to learn more about Saki, because Saki seems androidish. She doesn't really seem like she's a person. She just speaks in one word sentences, or she'll just say, oh yes, Irina. She'll pretty much do whatever Irina tells her to do. And I'm just I want to learn more about your backstory, because I feel hearing her upbringing and why she's so good at it would just be really interesting to hear about. But just seeing Asuka literally break down, because the past few episodes she's been so positive about everything. Even when she loses, she's still I just want to learn more. But in this match, she was just this wasn't even fun. This was just, I got dominated. I got wrecked. There was nothing I could do. No level of strategy was going to help me in this. And she's just heartbroken by that. And the moment I think Misaki is about to come in and just be I can take on Saki, or I can just do something, just have that level of courage to get just boosted back up, she just sits off on the sideline looking stargazed. And I'm just you had the last 2 episodes that were pretty much your episodes, and you still have no character development. It only took Mashiro 1 episode, and she still has that development that she had. Because even in this episode, everybody's just man, we thought when Misaki quit that you would just quit. Because the only reason Mashiro joined was because Misaki joined. And Mashiro was just no, I want to get better and better. And I don't care who beats me. I don't care what I'm up against. I just want to get better. And that's why Mashiro is my favorite character from this series so far. I didn't think that was going to happen. I thought Messiah was going to be my favorite character. And even learning more about him this episode, I like him a lot more. But Mashiro is still just my favorite character because I've had that time and development to get used to her. And seeing her still have that same level of passion now just makes her that much more my favorite character. But guys, that's where I'm going to wrap up this review. I hope you guys have been enjoying this anime, like checking it out. Let me know what you guys think of Misaki's character development, or like I said, lack thereof, because every time we see her, she's just moping around, not really doing anything. It's just like, it's kind of annoying at this point. It's just like, once you're this deep into an anime, you should have established like that character development and then be ready to like move on to the next. But guys, until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Peace.